How much should I give during offering? We as Christians love to give. We give because we have received so much. And so there is that personality, that inclination in a born again Christian of generosity. Often in churches, when the offering is being received, it's done in a way that makes people feel uncomfortable. They don't understand why they're to give. Maybe they're struggling with their own financial needs, and so there's many times there's pressure. You're supposed to do this or that. But I want to suggest to you that we look at the Bible, we look at the scripture to see what was the attitude about giving in the scripture. Number one, giving an offering should always be a person's choice, not out of coercion. We give because we want to. If an offering is being received and you don't want to give, don't give, because you'll receive no reward for that kind of attitude. Give because you want to. Secondly, give with joy. Give because you're grateful that you have something to give. Give because God has given so much to you. You cannot pay for His blessings or His goodness. So we just give because God is willing to receive the small offering we can give, and He takes pride and joy in blessing us for that. Give because the scripture tells us to give. It's like planting seed. When we plant a seed, we reap a harvest. Who reaps a harvest from planting seed? Well, the one who planted the seed. So we give because there's a promise that if we give, our needs will be met. The scripture is very clear. Give, and it will be given back to you. The scripture is very clear. Give, and you will have plenty for your own needs and enough to sow into every other good work. The scripture says, plan ahead what you're going to give. Give with joy, give with intention, give with faith. So I encourage you, the how much is not really the best question. The attitude of the heart is the best question. Remember, Jesus saw the widow who only had a tiny mite. It was almost with no value, but He said she was giving more than the person who gave a large amount. So you give what you can give comfortably and with joy, knowing that you're participating with God and His program. I love to give because money becomes a powerful tool in the hands of God's people who are reaching out through the ministries of the church to help others in the community and beyond. So always give with joy. I partner with you in that, trusting God to bless you accordingly.